things be different in this if this challenge did not exist? Assuming you didn't have this problem, how would it be for you? So that they can reflect back in a situation where this challenge is not there. This is the ideal situation that they would be in. But now they have this challenge. How are they going to navigate it? Then the reality is, what is the current situation? What's happening right now for you? What are you feeling about the changes that are going on? What has been difficult or frustrating for you so far? And then on the options, because you want to move them forward, you want to explore ways. What have you tried so far? Because usually by the time someone comes for a coaching session, they've tried a few interventions. So what have you tried so far? What options do you see moving forward? What support or resources do you need? It's almost like what I presented in my card, in my coaching framework. So it's the same. Remember, what is that one thing you're willing to do this week so that you can start to change this situation? And then, what step feels manageable to start with? So you want to break down. If they tell you they want to do this and it's a big scope, you want to help them to break down to a smaller task. What is that one thing? Then how will you keep yourself accountable? They can even say, can you keep me accountable? Can you be my accountability partner? So that when you meet me in the lift, you remind me that thing. Have you done that thing? You see? I want us to go and do that. Remember, while coaching, we want to be the key practice in coaching, the skills that are required in coaching. Don't be the person who's talking. You're not the one to lead the conversation. Yours is to listen. So active listening, asking powerful, open-ended questions. Closed questions will end up with yes, no, and then coaching stops. But if you ask open-ended questions, you are opening up for more and more conversations like that. Demonstrating empathy. I hear you. Okay, I understand. I feel what this is for you, how it's affecting you. I can resonate. Offering non-judgmental feedback. Don't judge. In coaching, we don't judge. You don't judge. You don't start in coaching saying, you're the one you see me, you're the one who has a problem. This situation is actually being excavated by, once you start doing that, the coachee locks and they no longer they don't trust you. You've disrupted the safe space. And now they don't even want to have this. You may never see them again. You see? That's what happens. Now, then you reflect and learn. For me, after the role play, you as a coach, you want to evaluate yourself. What did you do well? What could you have done differently? How did your coachee feel during the conversation? You can tell. If they open up, you can feel they are opening up. And it's like even time is not enough. You feel like you want to take this to another session, another time. But if they are closed, then there's something you didn't do well. And sometimes, most of the times, it's the safe space and declaring it. Safe space cannot be felt. It's me to say, I want to assure you that this is a safe space. What we discuss here, you'll not hear it anywhere else. It's just within ourselves. And now, as I coach you, I want you to see me as your thinking partner. I put down my leadership hat. Because as a leader, those things also block. When I know I'm talking to my leader, I will reserve information. I will not say everything. I'll say just this, because I fear to be judged. But when you as a leader puts down your leadership hat and say, now, see me as a thinking partner, a sounding board, then that person opens up. That's what you need to go and do. So you can use this space to write your reflections. I'll be following through to hear what goes on. Of course, you can all reflect together depending on how many of you are coaches within the organization to see how well you're doing. And then because you want to connect that insights back to the bigger picture of leading your organizational transformation. By the end, you will better understand the root cause of resistance. You will be able to practice coaching conversations in a safe environment, and you will build confidence to support that change. That is it. I give this role for you to lead.